Hey man, I'm kill Dolph, you nice ass. If you got a problem, say you got a problem. Shake. And you fucking king of Memphis, you ain't king of South Memphis, you ain't from the city.
Hey, that big head Down syndrome hate on everybody from the city that gets some real money. You start out hating on 3-6, they were having Oscar. You had to hate because you were broke. That's the only way you can get attention, boy. You were broke, boy. Now you hating on Dolph. You were
Coming from where I'm from, Whoo! I love that song from Anthony Hamilton, but it fits the theme of this new segment I'm starting on a channel called Where I'm From. Think of it like top 10 most dangerous cities in America, except instead of seeing it through the eyes of the civilian, we're gonna look at it through the lens of the rappers and artists that live there. Pretty simple, right? Alright, let's go. And it's because these aren't just viral killings. These are everyday events that happens in these cities, making them the top dangerous to live in per resident, based on robberies, violent crimes, homicides, and more. But who else would know what it's like to live in these streets other than the artists themselves? And in this one, we're taking a trip down to Memphis. Memphis always seems to be in the top 5 every year, so this is not surprising at all. And at the time of this recording, they are currently at number 2 with the homicide rate of 50.9 homicides per every 100,000 residents. This is one of the city's biggest problem, and it doesn't help the fact that Memphis Police Department is facing a low number of police officers to help crime control. In this Memphis Fox 13 article, it says that it's the lowest in 20 years and facing serious staffing shortages. Hey, I don't blame them at all, cause it's like when you first apply to a job knowing what comes with it until you actually get on the field of that job and see what it consists of. Getting shot at every day, homicides, gang, just is the worst. They're like, I'm good, and quit, which is helping to make the city way more vulnerable than it is. But of course, Memphis is filled with a rich southern culture with some of the best barbecues hands down, and beautiful tourist areas and sceneries such as Beale Street, where you can basically get everything you need and see. But on the flip side of the city, you have the downside of many senseless violence, which is way too common, as Memphis lost one of its own major artists from gun violence, Young Dolph, back in 2019. He was murdered at Makita's cookie shop. It was well known that Dolph had many ops, and one of the main names that keeps popping up with his death is Yo Gotti and his CMG crew, which has been going on for some time now. And one of the members associated with CMG is no other than Blac Youngsta, who is very fond of violence and doesn't shy away from it. During the height of the Young Dolph Yo Gotti beef, Blac Youngsta was driving through the streets of Memphis in broad daylight looking for Dolph, just making himself look crazy, doing some hot nigga shit.
I love Cash State, but I don't fuck with Dolph. Yeah, we don't fuck with Dolph. You fuck with Dolph, cuz? You fuck with Dolph, man. Yeah. Cash State love me, boy. You know what's going on, boy. I love Cash State. What's up, blood? What pops up? Eastside bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, big blood. What's up? What's up, cuz? What's up, blood? What's up, cuz? A whole lot of blood shit. Big blood shit, YGB, man. Real talk. Blood gang. Nigga know what's going on, man. We out here like that. We in front of him. On me, man. They just pulling me over.
Yeah, man. Get what? We good. We ain't tripping.
Thank Jesus, I'm legit, man. Thank you, Jesus, man.
We good.
You know what's going on, man. See what's going on.
OG shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You see how you doubt the police out?
I've been spraying your bitch ass for years, nigga. The whole city know that. Whole Gotti, you was a bitch ass nigga. I just got back to the city. They say you trying to put charges on me and put the police on me. You send your little nigga out to do all your talking. Talk for yourself, bitch ass.
And there was another clip of him wilding out, but he's showing way too many guns, and I ain't got time for that. But this just shows some of the inner city turmoil that was going on. And like I said, Blac Youngsta seems to love the violence, and that's why he also got shot in Memphis. On the Vlad interview, he talks about being shot, and the interview was in 2016, and he says it happened about 3 or 4 years ago. So that means he had got shot in 2012 or 2013, but it's just the way he explains him getting hit like it was just another regular day.
So like with this situation, I got shot off some shit I don't even know nothing about right now to this day. It could have been one of my niggas did some shit, come through our hood, anything on the block he hitting it, and boom, come through hitting, and I got hit. I got shot in my leg, and I got shot in my arm. I got shot 2 times in my leg. Man, I ain't even care about that. Like that wasn't even my issue. My issue was bring me a chopper.
And the craziness runs in Blac Youngsta's family because 3 of his brothers got murdered by gun violence. Sheesh. Gun in and gun out, literally. But his brother Tamanuel Benson was hit up at a gas station where he passed away. His other brother Ronnie H had got taken out in 2016, and his brother Heavy Champ TD, he was taken out in Miami in a shootout. So it's easy to see why Blac Youngsta is so crash out driven, but lucky for him, he's been able to avoid any serious trouble, for now that is, as people keep on talking about a possible CMG Rico because of the death of Dolph. Cause during the trial for Dolph, one of the people charged in the killing, Cornelius Smith, testified that Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother, promised to pay him and the other shooter, Justin Johnson, $40,000 each, but said they were only paid $800 before he got arrested. What? No wonder he's eager to snitch. $800 out of my $40,000? Nah, we all going down at this point. Deal over. But the streets never sleep, because in January 2024, Big Jook was taken out at Yo Gotti's restaurant, and this had happened after they attended the funeral of their uncle. It's also said that the shooters was possibly at the funeral just waiting around, so who knows what could have really went down, especially with Yo Gotti being there. So they had trailed them from the funeral all the way to the restaurant and then executed him. Violence on violence on violence. Memphis can be a war zone, and you can get shot just minding your business playing in the park, just like what happened to Block Boy JB. He recalls getting shot at 10 years old, but the shooting had nothing to do with him. He was just watching 2 gangs doing a shootout and he got caught in the crossfire. Man, at that young age, I would have been traumatized. But some places come with the territory. One of Moneybagg Yo artist Big Nuski was taken out in January 2022, as the streets think it may have a connection to Dolph. Young Buck, Mr. Memphis Tennessee himself, details how he got popped twice at his trap house, and luckily he survived. So you could be at a trap house chilling or just playing at the park. You gotta protect your neck at all times, because these killings aren't just happening in the hoods. They're bringing it to the main popular streets and hotels, as Say So P, who was signed to Sauce Walka, was murdered downtown. Sauce Walka was visiting his artist Say So P as they were in town for the weekend turning up. As both Sauce Walka and Say So P were leaving the hotel, 3 men hopped out and started busting at them, and they hit Sauce a couple of times, but unfortunately Say So P didn't make it. Broad daylight in front of the damn hotel. Yo, these niggas don't give a damn. This is just more examples of how dangerous Memphis has been, and it has no plans on slowing down anytime soon. And that's why artists from Memphis themselves are moving out the city, because it's too hot. Young Dolph, before he died, had moved to Georgia for good and was only popping in and out of Memphis at the time. Yo Gotti, he did move to Atlanta where his main house was, but he sold that and moved to California. Glock, after the death of Dolph, took his family and all his yellow belongings and moved to Georgia, and says he has no reason to go back. Finesse 2 times made sure to pack all his stuff and move down to Houston to keep himself out of trouble. Moneybagg Yo now lives in the Atlanta area, among many other artists that move out the city. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Memphis, Tennessee. More bodies will be dropping, so that's expected. It's just survival of the fittest at this point, and just trying to make it out the environment you're in. But yeah, man, shout out to Memphis, and if anyone watching this lives in Memphis, please drop some knowledge in the comments below, cause we can all learn from you. But yeah, follow me on this journey as we take a tour of the next most dangerous city in America. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching this video, and I'ma catch y'all on the next one.